All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Open Mic Live. Man, it has been a week, but we're going to have a good time. This is going to be excellent, and I'm very happy to be doing this. And I've got some special guests, and again, it's just going to be fun. But as always, a word from our sponsors because I wouldn't be able to do everything that I do without my sponsors, and we're going to get it going here. So here we go.
At InDigital, we know the public safety professionals hold themselves to a high standard. In fact, standard doesn't do it justice. In over 25 years working alongside you, carrying millions of calls over our IP networks, your dedication has inspired us. That's why our ESI Net goes beyond industry standards, not only i3 compliant, but designed to adapt to future development for a network you can count on when it matters most. Learn more at indigital.net.
Rapid Deploy believes that every public safety agency, regardless of size, should have access to the data they need when it matters most. That's why, since 2016, our mission has been to reduce emergency response times and improve public safety. We are the industry's only integrated emergency response platform. Our web-based cloud platform includes analytics, mapping, dispatch, and mobile apps, purpose-built for 911 in the 21st century. Visit www.rapiddeploy.com to learn how we enable effective, efficient, data-driven emergency response.
If Within the Trenches has ever taught you something, open your eyes to what it is like to be a 911 dispatcher, or has inspired you to become one, then help support us and join our Patreon. Get exclusive bonus content, one-of-a-kind swag, discounts on merchandise, ad-free early access to new episodes, and much more. To join, please visit patreon.com/WTT podcast. And if you're an industry partner, we have something for you as well. And now, for the show.
This is Jordan, and you're listening to the Code 7 Podcast Network.
Warning. This episode contains the 3 A's of podcasting: adult content, adult language, and awesomeness. You've been warned.
Dispatch.
There is no one over here to cook our lunch. We are waiting for our lunch, and there's no one here to cook our lunch.
All right, calm down. Where are you at?
The group home. Now, what are you going to do?
We'll get some help over there for you, okay?
Welcome to Open Mic, where we visit the lighter side of dispatch, because laughing is good medicine. Yo, 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 what is going on? Once again, welcome to Open Mic Live at our new time for this month of February. Trying something new, going an hour early, and just kind of testing it out. Usually it's been, we've been doing this at 10 p.m., but we're mixing it up, trying something new. It has been a day. It has been a week. It has been excellent. It is Thursday. How are you feeling? Also, is this your first time at Open Mic Live, at least in this setting? We did one earlier today with Imagine Listening, but for this specific show, Open Mic Live, is this your first time? And if it is, please throw that in the comments. I would love to know. And this broadcast is sponsored by InDigital as well as Rapid Deploy. Big thanks goes out to patrons. Thank you so, so much. Episode 367 went out with my good friend Rob Big Mac McMullen, and episode 368 and 69 are going to be coming up here in a couple days for patrons, and then to everyone next week. Again, thank you so much. I'm looking at my comments here, and let's see, we got some North Carolina, South Carolina, New Jersey, some Cali, some New York. Excellent. People are coming in. A -17 below in Yellowstone. Holy shit. That is crazy. Amy, first time. Awesome. Jethro, first time. Excellent. Welcome, both of you. We're going to get into something. As you saw, there are the 3 A's of podcasting, and that's adult content, adult language, and awesomeness. So get ready. We're going to have fun. This is going to be excellent. And the way we usually start this out is, how are you feeling? on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being shitty, of course, and 10 being awesome, how are you? Let's see the numbers in the comments there. What is your number? And if it's a low number, I am hoping that we will be able to bring that up a little bit. And let's see. Hank says that it's what? It's icy in Texas. Ooh. Did the whole city shut down where you're at? I'm guessing. Let's see. Chris Thompson, what's up, man? First time on here. Good to see you as well. Let's see. We've got numbers coming in. 6, 10. 6 is good. We're gonna see if we can bring it up there as well. Let's see. Heather, what is going on, my friend? 7, 8, 8. 10 after the conference. That is excellent. A 10. Emily, what up, yo? And then let's see, we got a 9, 10, 7. I think Kaylin, 3. Pretending to be a what? Pretending to be a. Okay. We're gonna see if we can get it up there. Let's see. Other numbers coming in. Excellent. This is really, really good. I'm excited to have all of you here. This is awesome. Please make sure to throw in some reactions as well as share this broadcast. The more that you react and share, the more that people see this as well. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. And we just finished up with the Be the Difference conference. An amazing time this week. Holy hell. It was so good. And I have got some guests with me today. And my homeboy, Ernie, what's going on? Ernie Stevens here, going with a 9, feeling good. That is excellent. Good to see you, brother. I'm going to pull up my guests right now, and this is going to be good. I'm excited. So here we go with the first person, and has been my homie in the background working on a bunch of this stuff with me this week, and along with Dare to Be Great and all the other stuff that I've been doing. Good friend. I think we've known each other for like 10 years or more now, something like that. Leah, what up, dude? What is going on?
Not much.
Has it been?
It's been like 10 years.
Holy shit. It's a long time, man.
A decade.
That is correct. Yes, it has been a while, but it's been good. It has been excellent. It has been a good time.
Lots of laughs.
Oh my gosh. Hell yeah. Lots of time. Lots of laughs. Oh, there you go. Everybody's in there. Leah. Hey, Leah.
Yeah, I have a face.
That's
Not
right.
just a name.
That's right. Yeah, we were sharing those pictures. I'm so glad that you got that picture as well to show the backup control room up in Michigan where you were at. That was so good. It was awesome. Dude, it was smooth transition. It was so good.
It was great.
Karen says, hey girl, hey.
Hey girl, hey.
Kablamo.
Oh,
show.
Karen. She likes my Midwestern accent.
Oh, that's right. That's right. And Halcyon says, a beautiful face.
Oh, thank you. You too.
This is excellent. So now next guest to bring, I'm looking down in the green room and here he is, Nathan and the dog.
I'm just kidding, guys. What's up?
Oh, that's funny, man.
That's my dog.
What is going on, dude? Welcome back.
Whew, man, I'm sorry I'm not still in the office and all in the fancy camera and all that stuff, but I got my Super Bowl shirt on. Just came in the mail today.
This guy
just wrapped up a conference. Yeah, man, doing good.
It was really, really good. And now you're relaxing. I hope all of you are also relaxing, chilling here with us, unless you're at work, of course. I mean, you can still chill at work, kind of. But if you're chilling like us, you're probably having an adult beverage. Let's see. Nathan's got one that's called Goodwood.
From Louisville, man. Louisville, Kentucky.
There's a hashtag right there already. So for anyone who is new to Open Mic Live, there's a lot of words that are thrown in to a word cloud and with a hashtag on there. So there it is already. Hashtag Goodwood.
There it
Y'all are
is.
welcome. It's really good.
Oh man.
Yep.
Dudes. And then let's see. Leah, what do you got there? You've
I
got a very cool
transitioned to
mug.
just pure. It's hot lemon water because it's been a day, but it isn't my favorite mug.
Yeah, look at that. It says bitches be lifting. uh, oh, that is awesome. Now, I don't have an adult beverage or anything, as a lot of you know. Over a year ago, I did a sober October thing, and I've been doing it ever since. So what I'm having to relax here is this awesome Kill Cliff. I've got a CBD drink here to relax. It's pretty awesome. If you do happen to go to Kill Cliff, use the discount code Open Mic, and you'll get a discount on that. Kill Cliff is freaking awesome. And I'll leave that there. So, oh man, it has been awesome. So we didn't get a chance to hear, but for this week, all of us said a few things. I want to know your thoughts, Leah. What did you think about this week?
This week was amazing. Honestly, I did some prep on the back end during some of the speakers, but I got to listen to most of them, and it was such good content. It was relevant. Everybody was very interactive, and it went by almost too fast, honestly.
That is true. That is very true. Emily, you can go ahead and have the one that I left there. You'll dig it. No, you're right, man. It went by fast. Like,
yeah.
When you're getting into it, I mean, we're doing, Dare to Be Great and stuff. We've done 2 of them already, and going through back and forth, we were all in the chats. I think using Discord like that worked way better too. It was good. It was, smooth transitions. We were able to talk to each other fast, and it was good. We're gonna have to use that again, but yeah, it was just good. Let's see. I'm looking over here at my notes because there's so much stuff here. So I want to go through this really quick before we get to the bloopers. And for everyone who is watching right now, yeah, exactly. For everyone who's watching right now, one of the links that I want to put out is for Dare to Be Great 3, which is going to be coming up. That's going to be June 7th through the 10th. And I am doing a call for papers for that one. So the deadline is March 1st for that. So I'm just throwing that out there, and you can check that out. There's a bunch of them that have come in. It has been really good, and there'll be more to come on that. So let's get to these bloopers. Let's get to some funny stuff. So for everyone who is watching right now, I have to explain something. When we're doing these sessions, Leah is signed in as me. She's using my account, and she signs in. And when I'm in the green room where it says that no one can see us and no one can hear us, she can see us and hear us. Yes.
See it all.
So what she's doing is she's listening to make sure that, a couple of times we had some echoes, to make sure that the audio is going good, that also moderating different things that are going on in the chat. So every time I go into the green room, I start dancing or something, and there are some videos that she ends up getting that are so much fun. So I'm gonna pull one up here really quick. This is the first one. Oh man, this is so horrible. So funny. So here we go.
It's amazing.
So this first one here. All right, here we go. All right, folks, get ready. So again, these are some highlights from this week. And this video I actually shared in the Discord channel, but I'm going to go ahead and play it here for everyone.
All right, stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the image of this album for YouTube. I look funny, but yo, I'm making money. Sounds like down by the underground. My name is Humpty, pronounced with an umpty.
Like, sometimes I can barely hold my phone up because I'm laughing so hard.
Like my oatmeal lumpy.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh man, dude. Okay, so there's more to that story though. There is more to the story that you don't know, because while I was doing that, it happened right after that video. So what happened was, while I was doing that, while I was singing and everything, I had stopped playing the music, and then I went back and I ended up singing one of the other lyrics. It says, please allow me to thump thee or bump thee or whatever he says. And I started laughing. And at that moment, Hank Hunt came in and he goes, what? Allow me to bump thee?
It was perfect timing.
Oh, dude, it was so perfect, man. I was laughing so hard, and he's like, what did I come into? So what were your thoughts, Leah, when that happened?
I was dying laughing, and I'm thankful that no one can hear me on the back end. It's just you, so sorry about that. But I was laughing so hard I couldn't even hold my phone straight.
Your thoughts, Nate?
Well, we were getting Natalie Duran in the we were having a hard time getting her camera and webcam to work, and you had sent her the invite to come in there in the back, and I don't even remember. I don't know if Leah got that on bloopers or not. I don't know what we were singing, what we were doing, but Natalie, you're like, Natalie might be able to hear us, and I'm like, oh, there's no way. And then so I called her to try to figure it out, and she goes, and I can hear you, by the way. Like, that's the first thing she said when she answered the phone. She's like, I do hear you guys. I'm like, what? And I see you. I'm like, oh no.
I know.
Oh Lord.
I think that might have been part of the Backstreet Boys.
Oh, it was. It was.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at Natalie's right there.
Oh no,
man. So
there's kind of nothing funnier than two dudes on your screen. Tell me why.
Ain't nothing
jamming out with their whole heart.
Yeah, rock it.
Oh man, I never wanna hear you say.
Yeah, it was the other song, Rock That Body. That was. Yeah. You said, "Are you back yet?" I go, like Backstreet.
That's right. Okay, so here's another one. Natalie says, "Sing away, sweet voices."
The voice of an angel.
I can't see the comments, so you guys are gonna have to stand.
Oh, okay. Well, are you able to see it if I put it up like that?
Yep.
There you go.
Oh,
that one was for you, I'm guessing.
No. It was Leah.
No, can't carry a tune in a bucket.
All right, here's another one.
Oh no.
Oh geez. So before I play this, I have to say that one of the best things about this is the fact that you can hear Leah laughing in the background. Like, you can hear her dying in some of these videos here. These are so good. And Travis, what? Look at that.
It is a mix of Fergie and Jesus.
Oh man, that is okay. Oh, my eyes are burning from laughing already so much. That is the best. Okay, hopefully. Hold on a minute here.
I have not seen this video.
All right.
I'm a little worried.
I'm gonna turn this up here. All right, here we go.
That was Denise's favorite band. Yeah. Yeah. So,
Back streets back. All right. Oh man, dude.
Anytime you ask a question, you'd answer, yeah. So you were asking me, and I'm trying to type back to you via chat, so I'm just sending back, yeah, in text.
Yes.
See, that was today.
Yeah.
So we're on day 3, so I'm not nervous anymore. This thing is flowing, like everything, and I'm pretty much like totally delirious at this point. Like it was exhausting but amazing at the same time. So yeah, I totally kind of forgot somebody was watching us the whole time.
Oh,
but,
look at that one, Nathan. Let's hear.
No.
Ooh-wah.
Yeah. Thanks,
oh man.
Thank you, Emily.
That is hilarious. Okay, so here's a good picture. This is on day 1. It looks like it's session 1 of 35.
That was the first one.
Yep. This
one
is
of 35.
So I've gotten down the gym look.
Oh yeah.
Kind of from The Office. You ready? Look at that. Oh man, look at that right there.
That's perfect.
That's right.
So that was right before you told me, "Hey Nathan, smile," and I'm like, and I just don't even ask questions. I just smile. It's like the creepiest smile ever, too.
And then you look down, and I was just.
Oh man.
You do that all the time, though. Like, you'll be asking me questions, and I'll be checking things and watching, like, hey, can you see this? And then I'll look up at the screen to answer you, and it's that face. And I'm like, start laughing.
It is so funny, man. And I sometimes I can't help it. Like, and you know, I don't know. It's just so funny to do, man. I love it. But let's see. There was another video here. Let me find it. This one I think is all 3 of us. So hold on a minute here.
You just sang Backstreet Boys in front of 3,000 people. That was good.
Yeah, dude. Isn't that perfect? All right, here we go.
Oh yeah. Chris was so nervous.
Chris, are you in here?
Yeah. Chris was like, he was worried more about the technology and stuff and his internet connection, and he hasn't done a lot of presentations, but dude, the guy just rocked it. I mean, you would have thought he'd done a million sessions.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wanted to motivate him, and this is what happened.
Oh, there he is right there. I am. I am on. Okay, yeah. So this is us here, like trying to loosen the mood. All right, here we go.
It was called Only Human. My God. It's my daughter's playlist.
Oh, I should have played it longer.
Dude, what's funny is his reaction. I got to see that again.
My God. My daughter's playlist. My daughter. My God.
So good.
My God.
I want to know if it worked. Chris, did it work? Like, did it work?
Yeah, did it help at all? Like, was it cool? Did you dig it? Or were you like, oh my God? Oh, we'll see what he says here in a second. Oh, that was so good.
My daughter has a playlist, and it's got a whole bunch of Jonas Brothers songs on it. And then there's a couple Jonas Brothers songs that I like. So every now and then when we're just her and I in the car, I'll turn it on. And so now it's really cute. She went into my phone and changed it to Avery and Daddy's playlist now. So now we get to share the playlist. So
he said best thing ever. So there. Okay, for those who are watching, sometimes when I go into the green room, I'll make a weird face just to see if I get a message from Leah that she can see me. And this one time, I remember doing this, looking at this picture, and I didn't get anything back from her right away. And I was like, oh, okay. So let me just give you an example. So it'll be, nothing, and then I just go right in. Like,
True.
That is creepy as crap, man.
So I would just be making a face like, just to see how long it takes for her to say something, and then I don't get anything. So this is what happened. Let me pull it up here. So if I could zoom it in a little more, you can actually see that I'm making that face, and her it actually looks like she's poking my nose, and I'm making the reaction to it. It's so good. That is funny.
That's what you get.
Man. Yep. That is so good. Now there is another video. I don't know if you want me to show it though, dude. It's the milkshake. No. It's the milkshake one.
I mean, I kind of asked for it just because. Wait, yeah. What? How does that go? How does the beginning of that song go?
Dude, I should have known. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and play it then.
He's beatboxing. I'm like, oh wait, do that again. Just do it one more time.
Yes. Yeah. I'm such a dumbass. I completely. That was me thinking I sounded cool. That's what it was.
I mean,
like, oh, cool.
You sound cool. I sound terrible, but the timing, perfect.
So, Donald, what's going on? Okay, so I come in and I'm just going, and so I'm just like basing and stuff, and then I'll just go ahead and play it. It's so funny. All right, here we go.
It's something like
my milkshake brings all the boys to the
So yeah, that's exactly what happened there. I was doing that bass beat and stuff, and then I started going boom, 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 boom. Yeah, and so I started laughing, and that's why it comes in where you hear me saying, I think it goes something like, and then she started doing that. Okay, I gotta play it again because it's that funny.
It's something like
my milkshake brings all the boys to the world.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's epic.
Oh geez, that was perfect. Thank you for that. Oh man, that was so good.
Know when I asked that question, wait, how did that go again? Something's coming.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and then I remember this one as well, going to stretch. Again, this is what happens when we're in the green room, because we're having fun. We're having fun doing this, and it's so good. But check that out. Did anyone else start dancing when Leah started dancing? Oh man, that is funny. And then Emily too. Oh, wait a minute, wrong one. Right here. There it is. Leah's a genius.
Just good timing occasionally.
Yeah, Tanya says, me. She started dancing. Oh man, this is so good. So sitting here, like I stand up and everything and move around, but sometimes you just got to stretch, right? So here's another one. All behind the scenes. Gotta love this. What the hell? I'm stretching and oh man, that is so funny, man. Such a good time. That's what I love about doing this stuff, and with that platform, it just sets it up, man, that it's such a good time. There's I think there's a couple other pictures in here. There's one. This one is, I don't know what I would call this one. I think this is just called mic check. Yeah.
You were getting ready for your session on that.
Yeah,
one.
this is me getting ready for my session, and I'm looking all over the place, and I'm getting ready for it. I'm doing a bunch of different checks and stuff. So that's just me in my element, I guess. Oh man.
I was gonna ask you, Ricardo, like I was watching you, I can't remember what we were doing, but something was happening, or it was a video playing or something. You were literally looking around everywhere, and I just don't know. I wanted to ask you, are you really looking at stuff, or is that like I don't know what else to do right now, like I don't know what to do with my hands, like Talladega Nights, or are you actually looking at stuff?
When I was playing my video,
it was one of the moments where something was happening and you were just like kind of like you're like you're just looking all over the place, and it's like you have 10 monitors around you, and I don't know. I can't remember when it was. It was just, you look like you were looking at 19 different reports and like graphs and like all kinds of stuff.
So when I'm doing these as well, I have multiple windows open because I need to make sure that the social media piece of all of the speakers are going out the way they're supposed to. And I'm always watching the time. I've got a clock here and a clock here. So I'll sometimes look at that one. I'm like, all right. And then I'll look over at this other one, not right afterwards, but after I've looked at the camera for a little bit. Okay. And then I'll look at the time quick. And I've always got stuff that's going on, man. It's like I'm sitting at a console in dispatch.
I can't remember when it was, but I'm like, I'm going to ask him because you can't, like, you look like you're, I don't know, man. It was just funny. I've got 2 monitors. I was only using one, but I'm sure you had a whole lot of extra stuff behind the scenes, but.
Oh yes. I'm always looking at a bunch of other things, stuff that's going on.
The news, the weather.
So those were the behind the scenes. I hope you guys enjoyed all of that. That was so much fun this whole week. And Nathan, how was it? How was it for you when every time we went into the green room, like I would go in there and you'd be like this?
Well,
and then I would just sit there and I'm just kind of waiting, and then you'd go, all right.
Well, dude, it was I can't multitask, so I can't do 2 things at once. So that 5 minutes that after the session ended, I had to look at my phone. I got to check on everything and look at the Discord because I didn't have my notifications turned on. So then I'm looking at like the 19 messages you sent me that I never read. And then, I don't know. I was just, I don't know. I was just, but that was early on. Towards the end, I started being I was a lot more relaxed. Like once this thing.
Yeah.
Once
this thing started singing everything and monster ballads, I knew we were good.
Oh yeah, man. It was great.
I put this up so that you could look at it really quick here, but it was from Ryan. He says, did you see my message about the gift card?
Yes, I did. And the reason well, the cat's out of the bag. So Hank messaged me right at the end. Well, Ryan, before you keep talking crap right now, just wait a second.
Well, look at that.
So Hank texts me. And I guess we got to spill the beans now. But Hank texted
you don't have to.
Well, no, he just said it, but it's fine. Hank texted me at the end of the Facebook Live, the after party. It was like, hey, Ryan. I want to add $100 to the Go Save the World gift card, like and I'm like, dude, wow. And he's like, but anonymously. So I'm like, okay. So I was going to respect that, but Hank Hunt, yeah, he just obviously, Ryan's really close to him and all that kind of stuff. And for those that weren't part, I mean, I'm assuming most of you may be watching this were part of the Be the Difference. If you weren't, you need to go register. But Ryan kind of was brought up a bunch at the end, and his wife Kayla passed away 3 years ago. And it was really cool because people were like, we should do a hashtag Go Save the World, because a couple of the speakers brought that up. And because Tanya brought that up at the end of her session on the second day. So anyway, we added to the Be the Difference 2021 Go Save the World. And I thought that was amazing that Hank wanted to do that. So we gave away these gift cards every day to get people to help spread the word about the conference. And yeah, and Ryan wanted to add $100 to a gift card, and then we just added another $100. So awesome. Fantastic, man. We just want to do stuff I just wanted to do something to give back to dispatchers. And, I know dispatchers are all millionaires everywhere and they make a crap ton of money. So,
Mm-hmm.
just wanted to help out, but no, I love the conference, man. It was, it was so much. It was so nerve wracking. It was like a roller coaster, man. It was like so nerve wracking. And then there were sometimes we go in the green room and everything was freaking smooth. And we would literally just be like, thank you so much. And then there'd be other moments where the technology gods were just not having it. And it wasn't really anybody's fault. It was just the way it works. So,
yeah. And then, you jumped in the green room a couple times and you were, I'm asking him to change his ways. If you want to make the world a better place. Yeah, there you go.
The whole the Michael Jackson, that was the rough one. When Sheila did the Michael Jackson song, I was still like, God, I said in the chat, don't tell me you're not in your chair right now dancing right now to that song. So but
we were doing the TLC.
Yeah. Yeah. Tanya will attest to this, and Tanya's watching. She's upstairs. I don't know why she's not on here. But she will attest to this. I'm a nervous wreck when this stuff kind of like I just wanted to go well. I wanted it to be a success, and just thanks to Ricardo for being like, you were like that lifeline, man. You were there. I just knew you had it. No matter what happened. Like there was a time you ended a session and it didn't do anything. We were sitting there and I can't remember who it was with, and we're just like awkward. Okay. And then you from like, heaven are like, just wait a minute. It's spinning. This random voice comes out from nowhere.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that was with Josh. It was it was with Josh, because you could hear his little girls in the background a little bit. But yeah, so that was another thing. When we were going into that one or finishing that one, I hit end session and it was just like spinning. I was like, wait, what? That doesn't usually happen. And it just kept going. And you guys are like this.
Okay, but Ricardo, what's funny though is we literally were telling each other everything in our Discord chat. Like, I'm going to the bathroom. And then it got to the point where we were telling each other what we were doing in the bed. Like, it was just getting to that point. We were so like, hey, it was like, I'm going to be a few minutes. We weren't being PC anymore. It was like, dude, I got to go take a crap. So you're going to need to make sure everything's good. So I'm thinking he finished a little early, and I'm like, oh no, Ricardo's not there.
Oh no, I had been there. Yeah, I had been there the whole time. I just never said that I was back. And so as soon as you guys were done, I hit the button, and then it's just there, and I'm thinking, oh man, what is going on? And you guys are just staring into the camera, and I hit the unmute button, and it was just, hold on, it's almost there. Just hold on.
So y'all got to go back.
Bad as it is.
Go back and watch it. It's funny because you hear Ricardo. And there was one other time you're like, there's a question. It was just funny, man. It was Satan?
Yeah.
Like,
that's right. Yeah. I just came in. I was like, hey, Nathan, there's a question there. Huh? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
But it was just, my point was, it was, you were there and, Leah was there, but man, just, God, everybody made it amazing. Like it was literally like all the people in there were just friends for 30 years and we're just kicking back and it was a family. It was so rewarding for me just to be a part of that whole thing. So I'm sad it's over. Like it was sad. I'm like, oh my God, we're almost done, and I'm ready for sleep, but I'm ready. But man, I just wish we were doing another one in a couple weeks, because I'm ready, But
it was a lot of fun, dude.
Yep.
It was a lot of fun.
Yep.
So for those who are here joining us and everything, there was something that I started doing recently where a while back I was sharing funny images, and what I was asking people to do was to add some funny comments, whether it be a funny dispatch or a BOL or something. And this picture is actually a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. So hopefully it shows okay. But this segment, this new weekly segment part of Open Mic is it's called Dispatch This. So I want to put this up here, and Leah and Nathan, I want to see what you think, how you would dispatch this. All right, let me pull it up here.
Oh God.
Are those baboons?
Yeah.
Not my circus, not my monkeys. Nope.
You would be surprised how many people actually said that.
It reminds me of like Wizard of Oz, man. It was Wizard of Oz.
If that happened in Northern Michigan, I'm out. Like, peace out. No.
Girl Scout.
This is right here. Mic drop. I'm done. Peace out.
So for those of you who are watching right now as well, in the comments, if you have a good dispatch or BOL for this, or like James said, an attempt to locate, throw that in the comments, and I'm going to read it. We're gonna dissect this here.
There's somebody in the driver's seat.
Yeah, there's a lady up in that piece.
Oh, yeah, no, she's a banana smuggler.
All units be advised, there's a bunch of rabid baboons with engorged hindquarters attacking woman in Volkswagen Jetta. I don't know what kind of car that is.
I like it.
Did you just come up with that? Well,
I did just now.
That's very good.
Must be that good wood.
Yes, it is.
That's good wood.
You got to get the engorged hindquarters in there. Like, that always has to be. That's messed up, man.
Hey, my mom is in the comments. Hey, Mom. Right there. Yay!
Hey, Mom.
So also, for those who are new to the show, my mom drops in every so often. So this is so good. Okay, so I did get one, and I see this here. It was in the in Discord. Hopefully, I pulled that one out of here too. But I want to read some of the ones that people sent in. So hold on. There's one here that says, "All cars be advised." I got nothing. Another one says, "Bolo for a maroon and baboon sedan."
That's good.
That is good.
That is excellent. Peggy says, and you said you couldn't work at 911, Nate. Natural dispatcher. Jody says, escapees from the local daycare.
Maroon baboon.
I say she's a banana smuggler and she's busted.
Yeah.
That could be.
But any dispatcher knows that if you dispatch that exactly how it is, maroon sedan covered in monkeys, you'd send a cop and they'd be like, "Where is it, Central? I'm not seeing it."
Right. Yeah. So okay. Let me read some of the ones that came in here. So this first one says, units respond to the area of the park. Subject advised he is trapped in his vehicle by monkeys, unknown number of suspects. There will be small primates and are currently ransacking the complainant's belongings. Complainant's vehicle is a small burgundy sedan and will be the only one in the park covered in primates. Be advised, this is your circus and these are your monkeys.
That's perfect.
Yep. Another person said, we have a group in the park monkeying around, also showing their bloomers. What? Oh man. Hold on. Let me see. We got one here on the in the comments that says, "Who said yeah?" and monkeys might fly out of my ass. Well, it happened. Oh man, it's like when people say when pigs fly. Like, if that were to happen, I was like, oh man. All right.
Wasn't there a story? I thought it was in Michigan. It was somewhere where circus animals escaped, and they were like walking down these streets in this town, like elephants and giraffes, and
it's happened a couple places. Yeah,
I was gonna say like that just happened. I thought maybe like last year or something. There's a rhino going down Broadway. All right.
Jumanji.
That would be an open mic story. We have a rhino. Like, oh, I guess what it was. Yeah.
Like it actually happened. So there's another one here that says 14 David 2. Respond back out to Banana Lane. Report a female in a maroon passenger car. Suspected monkey business. Oh man. And then right after that, I think this the comment underneath that one was supposed to go with it, like to compliment it, because it says, Central, do you have a description of the vehicle? Because like you were saying, Leah, that happens.
Seriously, you could dispatch it to a T. Wait, could you give that description again? I'm in the area. I don't see it. Seriously?
Yeah.
The maroon sedan covered in monkeys? Yeah. Real ones?
But you know, what if you didn't say it? What if you didn't say the monkey part? What if you ended up putting it out like a disabled vehicle on the side of the road with, I don't know, with something, and then they just show up and see all of them? I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine being the officers who go out there, or just the officer who goes out there and it's like, all right, this car in the middle of the road. I'll go out there, and then they go and they roll up. It's like, Central, did you know about all the monkeys? They were all over the car. They're like, affirmative.
I thought they were stickers.
Yeah. Oh man, another one said, just another poo. So I can't even talk. Just another poo flinging day in the burbs. Another one. This kind of goes with what you had said, Leah. This person said, report of stolen bananas. Victims attempting to detain suspect.
Yep.
See? Yep. And then another one here says, just give up the bananas and no one gets hurt. Headline the next day. Woman held hostage by monkeys. Oh man. And then this last one that had come in, it says, all units, possible hostage situation with vehicle entrapment, female surrounded by a group of lingerie thieves. Because as you can see, everything that it's pulling right there. Oh man. Let me look back in the comments here for those who are joining us. See, Central, I need animal services. Nasty MDT message to follow. Yeah, I mean, that would, from which side though? Probably from those on the road, right?
Yeah, it's got to be the field side.
Let's see. This one here says county. Again, repeat the description. Negative unit 76. You'll see it when you get there. Right.
You'll know it when you see it.
I don't know what it. I think what it is, and you guys can tell me, and of course everyone in the comments as well. I think it's just that when officers or anyone out in the field is hauling ass, they just repeat it, right? Because it's almost like muscle memory. You know, you're just there's things that you ask all the time, like when people are racing to a vehicle accident, or how about this, a vehicle on the side of the road that is on fire. And as you're going, and they ask, what is can you let us know what the vehicle description is? And all you can think is the one that's on fire.
Yeah, we've had, well, it wasn't a vehicle fire, but a gentleman running down the road with no clothes on, and it was put out like that. And the cop, Central, do you have a description? He's naked. Like, I was a little uncomfortable asking him other questions.
Right. The pendulum swings. Like,
Leah, that was your opportunity to ask the question so you could say that over the radio.
I've said some things over the radio. That was not.
Oh yeah,
man.
Yes.
Let's see. I got someone here that says, I would definitely send the same deputy I sent to a stolen dinosaur with a red Santa hat just for the response I'd get from him. Oh, that is so good. Let's see. 4 wheels, glass, steering wheel. Yeah, because there's that's it. That's the description of the vehicle. Let's see. Peggy here says, I've had that one. Also my favorite. Fire at a traffic accident. We're going to need a law for traffic control. You think?
Right.
Oh, my mom is getting a kick out of it. Look at that.
Aww.
Oh, Mom, I love you. Oh, that is funny.
Have you ever done that though? Put something out on the radio, but you can't think of like what you want to say, and it's so common or it's so like I don't know. Like
Yeah.
one time I took a call for some people at like a lookout point, and they were fornicating in the back of the car. And I couldn't think of that word, so I literally dispatched it as 2 people doing the grown up.
Hashtag doing the grown up.
And the cop was like, Central, could you repeat that? I'm like, nope.
They're having coitus.
I couldn't think of what to say. It was just, I don't know.
That is awesome.
I mean, is that against the law to Lookout Park? No, I'm just joking.
I mean,
How tinted are the windows?
right, yeah. So for those who are watching, thank you so much for throwing this out there, and for all of these dispatches. This is so good. This is what I'm doing. I'm doing this weekly. So on Monday or Tuesday, I put a new image out there, and I ask people to dispatch this or BOL this, and then I get all of those comments, and then I make this part of open mic when we're sharing the funny 911 stories as well. And this has been really good. Let's see here. Doing the grown up. Hashtag doing the grown up. There's some of those things, yeah, that you just have to say. It's just like when I had first started out and I was on radios, and one of my coworkers on phones put something out for a guy who was shitting. He was intoxicated and shitting on different people's driveways. That's a lot of pooping. And I remember her saying, you need to say it just like that. And I'm in training. I was like, no, I'm not going to say it like that. And she goes, come on, do it. And I said, no, I'm not going to do it. And so I ended up using defecating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good word.
Yeah. Elegant Central for Eastside units. BOL for an intoxicated male subject who was going from house to house defecating in driveways. And then I don't remember what other description I gave, but I remember unkeying and going, all right, I did it. And then Central, he was doing what?
They did it on purpose.
He was defecating.
100% did that on purpose.
Yeah, for sure. Because I was new, yeah. and I said defecating. He was defecating. And they're like, what does that mean? And so I sat there for a minute and keyed up. And I remember I said, he's pooping. He's pooping.
He's doing the boom boom. He's going boom boom.
Oh, yeah. Code Brown. Dropping heat, making mud, cooking chili. He's doing all of it. Okay.
What was the other one that you said earlier today in your story? In your Red Bull bomb?
Oh, dropping heat.
Dropping heat. He's dropping heat on the driveways.
Oh, yep. Laying tar. Oh man.
There's even skid marks on the driveways, folks.
Oh, straight up moose tracks, dude.
Dude, why is poop funny? I don't get it, man.
I don't know.
Chandler and Friends, man. Duties.
Oh. Okay, hold on a minute. We got one here that says, one night I couldn't remember the National Weather Service, and instead I said, the weather people said the ice is coming.
I've done that before. Only I said weather whispers.
The weather people. Oh, Jody.
that is so good, man. And like James says right here, hashtag radio brain fart. Yes, that happens. That happens. A buddy of mine, we were doing a podcast once, and he couldn't think of the word airplane, so he says airboat. And I said, what? And I said, are you talking about an airplane? And we started laughing so hard. He goes, I could not think of the stupid word. And I said, airboat. That's so bad.
It happens, I think, more often than people realize.
Yeah, exactly.
We had a chase one time that ended up on the airport runway, and the officer was trying to call out where he was, and he's like, "I'm on that," and you can hear him on that place where the planes land. Like, you can think of runway, but you can hear him struggling. You're like, wait, where?
I had one of those moments today when we were live. I can't remember what it was. I was saying something, and I went into the room after the person took over, and Tiny's like, "You struggle with that word there for a moment?" Because she can tell. I can't remember what I was like, and they're glad to. It was like it felt like an eternity pause, but I don't even remember what I was saying. I'm like, oh,
you all right there, buddy?
You need a little help with that word?
Yeah. You've had a big day.
I'd rather have that though than like verbal diarrhea. I've been on the radio before too, where you like trying to do a BOL and you're getting it out there and it comes out like and I've literally gone, just kidding, let's try that again.
Oh, no,
I've repeated myself.
I've totally gotten into a thought and talked so fast that I cut words off. Like I used to do that early on when I did public speaking. I would be so nervous I would like not even finish a word. And I don't have radio experience. I've never had to do that. But just from
I mean, some of us don't read shit when it comes in either, and it turns out bad. I was one of those people who wouldn't read it. And I would do the same thing. I would mess up and then I would unkey, or sometimes I would stay keyed and chuckle and go, okay, so, and then read it again because I just completely messed it up.
I do have an open mic story. Like, obviously, yeah. I've never worked a radio, but I have been doing virtual trainings. And every now and then, I felt like I was finally in, like, part of this industry at this moment. Like, this was a big moment. And I'm doing a class, and it's on one of the. I think I was playing a video, or no, it was on a break, and it was a QA session, and I was talking to my dad. So my dad's brother just passed away, and he was helping people get into town, and one of his friends lived in the Midwest, and I guess didn't have a lot of money, so my dad's renting him a car, but he's also planning the funeral and doing all these other things, and I was getting frustrated with him. I'm like, dude, and I thought I was muted, but my mic. This is before I got fancy when Ricardo hooked me up, but I had a mic that had a button on it. But the problem is I hit the button, but my computer wasn't even using that microphone. It was using the computer microphone. So that one wasn't muted. So everybody still hears me talking to my dad on the phone. Nobody says anything. And so I'm like, Dad, he can get his own effing rental car. Will you just you need to just tell him to do his own shit. And I'm like, I got mad. Like, it was me. My dad knew I wasn't like really mad at him. I was just kind of being like, dude, stop being dumb. And then the guy from Frontline who was sponsoring the class was like, hey Nate, you got an open mic, man. I'm like, what? and what was funny is right before that, I had just talked to Tanya and told her I loved her. And then we did one of these little I love you more. No, I love you more. And then she'd be like, I love you more. And so then when he told me I had the open mic, I'm like, oh man, I'm sorry. He's like, yeah, we also know how much you love your wife as well. It's very sweet. I'm like, oh my God. So yeah, so then I had to like come back and explain to everybody. I'm like, I dropped an F-bomb on the virtual class and I was really embarrassed. But Yeah, it wasn't my finest moment, but everybody, dispatchers, I mean, it was like, they were like, oh yeah, that's hilarious, you know?
Yeah.
See what we
That
did.
is one of the things about these virtual conferences. You know, when you're in person and you're giving a presentation, it's not recorded. It's just the people in the room. So if you mess up, it's like, they're going to go to another class and an hour later, they'll forget about it. Every time somebody asks the questions, like, how long are these sessions available? I'm like, oh God, it's going to be there forever. Like if I mess up, it's going to be there forever.
It like adds that much more pressure.
It does.
Right. So every time I came over, was just a voice that's in there. That last part when you guys are just staring at your cameras while I'm trying to get it to turn off. That's there.
Forever.
Yeah. Like the Sandlot forever.
That's all I keep thinking of every time.
Oh man. Let's see. There's one in here. We're just going past the hour. We're going to wrap this up here in just a moment, but I wanted to read this one here. It says, well, there was a couple of them. It says, unit asked me for a vehicle description of a vehicle I had just dispatched as fully engulfed, and we were busy. Without even thinking, I said, the one with flames shooting out of it. Oops, my bad. Those are the best when that happens, and like you key up and you just say something, and then you think that actually came out. Like I was thinking that in my head. That's not what I wanted to. Damn. And then you can't do anything about it except your coworkers, your team will play it on the playback over and over and over and laugh, which is always fun too. Let's see. There's another one here that says, I aired an attempt to locate for a vehicle with personalized plate below me.
Good job. Good job reading that one.
Yeah.
Because I made that mistake when I saw it earlier.
And after spelling it phonetically, I read it. And then again, when the deputy said, dispatch repeat. Wah, 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 wah. Gotcha. Oh, man. That is so good. Let me see here. I'm going back down, and so, but airboat is a real thing. No, I mean you're right. Yeah.
But
and then Jody says, "Yes, Leah," and it's like you just can't stop talking. You just keep going with the verbal diarrhea.
Yep.
And Tim says, "Ricardo, you still don't read first." I know, I don't. I just keep going with it. Oh man. Let's see. I'm going down here more. Natalie says, did you watch Josh's face? Oh, should I go back to it? Did he had a funny look on his face?
I'm gonna have to go watch the replay.
Because I did say right at the end before I figured it out, I said, just turn your cameras off.
Like you whispered it like we were right next to you.
I know. Because I was hoping that, because sometimes my audio wasn't as loud for everyone else, so I was hoping that nobody heard. Natalie says, watch his eyes. Oh, I'm gonna have to go. Dude, I'm gonna have to cut some of these clips out, because there was also that time with Joe when he's talking and then it's just,
oh yeah. But I thought my computer froze, so I'm like, oh, I just waited, and I'm like, because the timer stopped on my screen, so I'm like, oh, it's my screen. So I tried to hit refresh, and then it brought me back in, and then you popped up right when I'm like, oh, okay, crap. Oh man, that was day one, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was good. Let's see. Yeah. Melissa says, I also recently was dropping tones to air a bolo, and as the tones are dropping, I realized all my units were in the hospital, and said, well, they aren't going to hear this shit. And it went over the radio. Oh, that is so good, man. So good. Oh, that's what I love doing, open mic. So
Matt's got a good open mic too. Whenever we need to get him on here one time and tell his open mic story. It's a good one.
Who's that?
Matt Grogan.
Oh yeah. We definitely do. I like this. I like doing it like this. This is fun. Well, to everyone out there who's watching and who watches on the replay, thank you all so much for joining us this week on Open Mic Live. We do this every single Thursday. Well, I do this every single Thursday. Today was a special guest episode, but I do this every Thursday. I started doing this. Of course, this is part of Imagine Listening, but doing this as a live broadcast, I started doing this around the time that COVID was really hitting, last year, and there was so much like gloom and doom shit that was going on social media and stuff. And I remember just out of nowhere, just on a whim, late at night, I think it was like a little bit after 11 o'clock, I just went live. I felt like I just need to do something. I went live and just started telling funny stories, and people were coming in and telling funny stories. And it was so much fun just to take this time to forget about the bullshit and just laugh it off and share some funny stories. It was good. So we continued doing it. Been doing it weekly. So for this month, if it works out, I might keep it the same time all the time. But for this month of February, 9 p.m. Eastern time on Thursdays, every Thursday, live on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And it's been awesome. So thank you all for joining. I hope you continue to join. I hope that for those of you who this was your first night, that you had fun. And also in the comments, if I could really quick, what are your numbers now? A lot of you had some high numbers, but I want to see what your numbers are at now. I am way off the chart because this has just been so much fun. So thank you. What about you, Nathan and Leah? What are your numbers at?
Dude, I'm like a 450 right now, man.
Nice. Very nice. I like it. Leah?
It's because of the good one.
Oh, it's a good one.
No, I'm just joking. Because it was an awesome week. So
very
awesome.
awesome.
Great week.
Yep. Thanks, Leah, again.
Oh, yeah. No,
Appreciate
my pleasure.
One last thing that I want to share here as we go into the wrap up of this. Dare to be great. Number 3. And all the numbers are going up. Excellent,
Yes.
excellent, excellent. Dare to be Great 3 is coming up in June. The third one we're doing in this trilogy, and it has been amazing. The first one, second one, so good. And this third one is coming up. It's going to be June 7th through the 10th, 2021. And right here, we've got the keynote speakers, and there's some code there. So some of you have had some really good guesses on who the keynote speakers are. And I'll give a hint that one of those speakers was actually in the audience today. So I'll leave it at that.
Oh.
Next week, I will be announcing it, and you are going to love it. So thank you all very much. Look out for that. The call for papers is out there right now. And if you are a sponsor, if you are an industry partner, rather, who would like to sponsor, please reach out. And it's going to be awesome. Dare to be Great 3 coming up, and it's going to be good. I can't wait to announce the keynote speakers. And again, one of them was with us tonight. So I'll leave it at that. Have a good night, everyone. Love you all. Thank you so much for everything. This broadcast has been sponsored by InDigital as well as Rapid Deploy. If you have any comments, questions, or you want to be a guest on the show, you can email us, and that'll be wttpodcast@gmail.com. You can follow us on Twitter. That is @91podcasts. You can like us on Facebook. That is facebook.com/Within the Trenches Podcast. If you are looking for any bonus content, you can check us out. Patreon.com/WTT podcast. And there's so much more stuff that's going to be going there. And just thank you so much for everything. This can be seen on Facebook, YouTube, as well as Twitter. And then for the flagship show Within the Trenches podcast, you can listen 24/7 on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, your favorite podcasting app, and withinthetrenches.net. Have a good night. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.